Let's talk about how to get some XP fast in Meloblox. Hiya Blabians, it is Sister Girl here. Hopefully having a great day. I'm having a great day. We're back today in Meloblox because we're going to be going over how to get XP, because it actually kind of differentiates between like low levels and high level grinding, and some tips and tricks on how you can do them as a group. So if you haven't already, please make sure you smash the like button and do the same with the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Now, a few ways that you can get more XP. So, getting VIP. Okay, you don't want to do the pay to win. Dailies have a chance to award XP as one of their bonuses. I got damage bonus, which is actually okay when you're trying to level up, especially in the beginning, because it'll help you do damage. The other way is you can buy potions from the shop to increase your XP. Also, if you play with your friends, or if your friends happen to be alt accounts and you're friends with them in the server, you can get up to a 5% bonus that way. There is a few quests throughout the game that you will be able to play in order to get some XP as well. But once you have started the game, as you can see, I have Bob 37 here. He is an Alpha Chad. He is level 3. Basically, the start of the game is just killing slimes. This is literally it. The beginning part of the game, I will have to admit, up until you finish the first area, is really slow. I'm not even going to admit it's really slow, mostly because you're still trying to get your gear, you're leveling up your skills, things like that. And you have no gear at all. High-end gear can start giving you bonuses to get extra XP, to basically be able to survive fights longer, and also the mobs in the later zones actually aggro to you, so you're not actually having to chase all of them down like I am right now with these blobs. And it's actually kind of helpful, the fact that you don't have to chase them down. So, because this will take me a lot longer than me trying to kill, mobs on my higher account. Because I'm level 3, so I should probably be fighting mobs from level 1 to level 3. Now, if you don't know that there is an XP penalty, which means if you start fighting stuff above your level and or below your level within 5, 10, 15, or 20, you do get a penalty, and you can see it right there. Also, if you die, get me. You need to kill me. Kill me faster. If you do die and you do not have VIP active, you do lose 10%. So, that's kind of one of those things early on and late game that if you don't have VIP active, that can kind of stink when you're doing your grind. Early on, just realize it's going to take some time, and once you can get over the bridge and over here to the bloopies, not the blobs, the bloopies. The bloopies are the slimes back here that I've stated look like they have hair. These have aggro, which means you can pull them together. It means you can start, aggroing stuff around and wiggling around. Now, as far as classes that are easy to grind with, biggest recommendation is Dual Wielder followed by Axe. Sword and Shield does a really good job of not. Mostly the reason, but these two classes, they have AoE attacks, so you're able to do them while you're pulling mobs together. So just keep in mind the first zone's going to be the roughest, guys. I'm going to admit, it's going to be the roughest. The only other thing I can give a really big tidbit to is if you do manage to complete all the quests for the zone and get the next zone unlocked, is, so say I'm, farming at the beginning of the zone, make sure you've recently run in and out of this portal, because that way you are able to respawn. And I can kind of show you on my main account what I'm talking about, because it also helps with grinding. So I'm going to move over to my main, and we're going to kind of talk about basically from zone 2 on grinding, how you do that. Alright, so I am here with my main account. We are in the 3rd zone. So the 3rd zone is the Toadstool. This is about the level 30 to say level 50 zone that you can get into. So what I was talking about is having your spawn set, is because I have recently come in from the dense forest, my spawn is set to this location. So if I go over here to these lovely fungi, which I can normally actually kill quite easily, I actually don't know if they can kill me. No, my health regen is too good. Hold on. I need to find something that can kill me. If we go over here to these pufflets, which these guys should be able to kill me, I respawn much further away. Now, I have to run all the way back through these guys in order to get to them. Now, one of the big tips that I know I did before the quests were introduced is you see these 5 pufflets right here. It was super, super easy to grind them because you just needed to unlock Bullfrog Marsh. We can go into the marsh real quick, go back out. Now, my spawn point is set to this portal. So I will, when I die, come here, kill me. I now get respawned at that entrance. So I am much closer to the mobs I was fighting, which means I actually don't have to be that high of a level in order to take these guys on. It is significantly easier, and you can kind of cheese the system a little bit. This is what I was talking about. It's easier to farm at higher levels because you do have more zones that you can kind of load on into and maneuver around on in. Now, one other thing you can do, and I've done this with Mr. Yawn, is my favorite thing to do is to cheese the minions. John would be sitting in the middle here doing his little spin thing because he's level 80 something. It was quite easy for me to do. So he would be cheesing the mobs in the middle, and then I would just run up and go and attack them. It makes it really easy since we don't have a quote-unquote system yet for partying, to be able to share experience. It made it super, super easy for me to get XP and to get items. So XP in this game, it does take some time. There is people that AFK the game all the time, guys. I actually haven't AFK'd the game that much. Most of mine's just been being smart, pulling stuff in groups, like you've been seeing me doing. Basically, I'd run over here to the fungi. Even though I am now 20 levels above them, I'm still going to get an XP deficit when I go and attack them. But I would try and make it to where it was only a 5, maybe 10 level deficit. And when I was going and attacking things. There's nothing wrong with attacking stuff that's lower level than you in order to basically get decent XP and level up, because as you level up, you'll get more defenses, you do more damage, things like that. So keep in mind that, yes, say I'm level 53, I am attacking pufflets that are level 45. I'm dying mostly because I'm not paying attention to where I'm walking. One other thing I wanted to add is while you are pulling mobs, what I would recommend doing is doing the block method. So this is basically moving around in a block, especially when you're using dual wielder, because it allows you to kind of avoid getting hit by them and able to be targeted. So basically I do spin attack, and then I'm going to sit here and let my health come back, and until my spin attack comes back, and then I'm going to activate it, and there we go. Really, really easy way to level up. Plebs, that is my tips and tricks on how to get XP fast in this game. Again, the beginning is really slow. I will admit, it takes forever in the beginning. But once you get out of the first zone, it does become significantly easier, guys. So my recommendation, just be patient. And once you get to the first zone, it's actually a lot of fun trying to grind for gear and get the levels and stuff. So hopefully this was helpful, plebs. And I will see you next time. Bye!